know what? I feel like we're at a point now where we should talk about finance, because a lot of people that watch my channel care about personal finance. They want to know how much money you're making, how much are you saving, how much your expenses are. Do you feel comfortable telling us some of that stuff? You want to?
We can cut this out if you don't want to.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So I think I'm about $30,000 in credit card debt right now.
No.
Yeah.
Wait. No, you're kidding. Jeez, don't do that. It's funny.
No, yeah, like I don't belong on your channel.
Wait,
yeah.
Wait, are you serious?
Your audience is gonna
crucify
me.
Yeah, I don't know if you're joking.
No, I'm being.
We got a prankster.
I'm being serious.
You're being serious.
Yeah, I just spent a lot last year. Remember where I used to live?
Yeah. Yeah. So I saw Andrew's place.
$3,500
$3,700 a month.
Wow, and I was like, $3,700 for reference.
And I also went to Russia and Japan and Paris.
Okay, yeah. So I'm sorry about like laughing. I thought you were kidding.
No,
I thought you were kidding.
No,
I'm like,
fine.
oh yeah, no, it's like
no, it's fine. Well, I've done this like a couple times in my life, and I always get out of it. It's fine. It's not like I can just pump out a few more videos.
So let's talk.
So
let's talk about it. Let's back up for a second.
Sure.
How did you get? What credit card did you get?
So
by
it usually starts with like owing taxes, and so then I'll throw like 20 or 30 grand on a credit card to pay off my taxes. And then with the rent last year, it was $3,700 a month, and then videos kept getting demonetized, and then, just falling into partying too much, whatever, and just Okay. I mean, I take full responsibility.
Okay. Where is the debt being held on? What interest rate are you paying on that debt?
Oh, it's probably ridiculous. I probably have paid $3 or $4 grand in interest alone this year.
Okay, so here's the thing, though. This is a real I didn't expect any of this.
No, what?
I keep expecting just kidding.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm being serious.
So let's do a money makeover.
So we're gonna do a money makeover here.
Sure, yeah, that's why. I already read the total money makeover. That's why you named him Ramsey.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't you say just all of his savings straight to his credit card?
No, what I would say the best thing you can do right now.
I have a good idea actually. You give me a loan.
I'll give you a loan, and then you just
at
pay
like
me
a 3% interest.
Yeah, easy. With inflation, it's free money. No. Okay, so in all seriousness, all you need to do, this will save you a few $1,000s. Make sure to put an ad break right here.
Okay.
So because we're leading up to this, okay?
Sure.
It'll save you a few $1,000s. You want to do a balance transfer to a 0%.
I've tried.
And what's happened?
I've already done those. No, I mean I've tried to do that, but my credit's not good enough.
What's your credit score?
I think it's like 500, 600 now.
Whoa! Did you miss payments? That's not from running up.
Just
you
random
payments.
shit. I got a car. Now I'm paying car payments.
But it's not that. That's gonna
help you.
But that's gonna help you. It's the only reason your score is the way it is
because you're missing your payments.
You've missed payments. Yeah.
Utilization.
Sure.
How many payments have you missed?
I don't know. 3 or 4. I don't know.
Okay, enough. Do you have anything in collections that you know of?
You mean savings?
Collections.
What's collection? Oh, no.
Like a debt has been sent.
I don't think it's gone.
Late.
I don't think it's gone that far.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's not too late to say.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say. Okay. Do you have a cosigner? Do you have somebody?
No.
Okay.
No.
Your best bet, honestly, is you got to throw everything into savings. Everything.
You mean take everything out of savings?
Whatever you have in savings, keep just barely enough. Because here's the thing. My thinking is that in an emergency, you could always put more money back on the credit cards. If you need to, you could spend money on credit cards, get up the debt again. That's fine.
Well, I did get unemployment, and that helped a lot.
Yeah.
So I paid off a bunch with that, and so my credit rating should jump up from here.
I wouldn't be concerned about your credit rating. How did you rent your place? How did they see the credit score? And then
No. Well, back in December, I think it was good enough. It was like 690 or something.
Okay.
But I still had to put down 2 months of rent, and that was hard. I don't know. A lot of things happened too. I got my car broken into. They stole $4,000 worth of camera equipment. There's $1,000 to replace the window in my car.
Did you file an insurance claim for that? Because $4,000 is significant enough where you could file through insurance. A lot of times your homeowner's insurance would cover that. So something to look into.
I didn't have renter's insurance at that point.
Okay, that's another thing. Always get renter's insurance. Renter's insurance is one of the least expensive things.
We're like the opposite in financial.
We should do a full
independence
makeover.
Yeah, well, that's what this is. You just gotta.
I'm fine though. I'm just gonna pump out some chatting with. This has happened before, and I pay it all back, and I'm fine. But yeah, I probably won't use credit cards anymore. I'm 30. It's time to grow up.
It's okay to use credit cards. It's just, well, do you feel like you can't trust yourself to use a credit card?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, like my self-control and stuff, you know?
Then don't get a credit. Then I agree with you on that. Yeah. Pay it off, close out the cards. I would keep one card open.
Right.
Do like a $300, $500 limit or whatever, $1,000 limit on the card just so you have it.
My dog just had surgery like 2 weeks ago and it was $700.
Yeah.
So many things happened, you know?
All right, let's get back to the credit card debt.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so anyway, credit card. Let's just attack this really quick. We'll move on to something else.
So you really think if you just started doing a few videos, you could just knock it? So it's not an actual issue?
No, I'm not. It's not the same as like having like a real job, $60,000 a year job, desk job, and having that debt. It's like the money as an entrepreneur and YouTube and everything, a lot of money comes in at once and a lot of money goes out. Well, that's my fault, the out part, but yeah.
Right.
Did you make a budget? Have you got on mint.com and like made a budget?
Yeah, I've done stuff like that, but it's, it's, the thing is I could some videos could make like $20,000 in the next couple months and it's all taken care of,
I think it's most likely a spending problem. So it's like not like a saving problem. So
yeah, of course. I spent a lot last year.
Is your spending like relatively like stable?
It's a lot less now.
Or does it or do you go through periods of time where you just start spending a lot of money and then you go into a time where you don't spend so much and it's like
so like last year I was starting to like on average 15, 20 grand a month,
Whoa.
Yeah. And so I was just like, I can go to Japan, I can go to Paris, I'm fine. But then it just like shrunk from 15 a month down to like 3 grand a month within a couple months. And so then it was like,
yikes. So, okay.
So now now I'm like learning my lesson to like,
all
save
you want to do,
money,
just live as though you make 3 grand a month.
Yeah. So
anything after that just goes towards your credit card debt and savings. That's it. 3 grand a month. Yeah. And you'll live 3 grand a month until you make so much money where then you could spend 4,000.
I gotta start buying like assets and stuff. Yeah. Like you own this house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thanks.
You've had it for 2 months now?
A few months. Closed on it in February. Didn't move in to the end of March and then had no furniture until just recently. So.
Very nice.
But yeah, so attack the credit card debt.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Obviously, get that taken off. What else is on the agenda for today? What do we got?
All
right. I think well, a lot of people are in debt, right? Like it's a big industry, the debt relief programs and all that.
Yeah.
You think those are a scam?
A lot of them take advantage of the situation. I mean, here's the thing. You're a higher risk. If any sort of lender is out there, you have a higher chance of not paying it back than someone else with a good credit score. So they have to charge more money because the default rates of those are a lot higher. So they have to. But there's also an element of some people have no other place to go. So they know they could charge more money because you don't have an option. So if you want like a payday advance or anything like that or any sort, you have very few options. So you kind of have to take the deal. So there is an element to that that's a little sharkish, but it's also risk and they have to be compensated for the risk. Not the entire industry is not shady, but it can take advantage of the situation.
Well, no, yeah, I almost signed up for this one thing where they're like, yeah, just one little small payment of whatever, $200 a month, and all your debt will be cleaned up in 18 months or whatever. And it was like a bunch of lawyers, that'll, I guess they just they're on the phone and they try to bargain with Chase or whatever.
Yep.
And but then like in the fine print, I almost missed it. It was like, but then there's like this $75 a month thing and all this other stuff. Yeah. And
some of those can be good. Out. Those are credit repair companies, and some of those can be good. And you get the right people, and they send like template letters out to your creditors. They'll get items removed. They know all the ins and outs. It can be worth it, but not all of them are like that. Some of them can be good though, and some of them are bad.